Life after 60. Why? After 60, it should be fabulous. Hello, you all. I'm Diana Brienne. And as you all know, I have been using my webcam recently, and in hopes that perhaps I can do longer videos. And whereas normally I do my 1 minute wisdom and they're usually one topic oriented, but these particular ones that I'm using my webcam with, I tend to talk about more than one subject. And although I tend to also stay focused more on one subject as well, but we have more time to talk about it. So these are a little bit longer than my 1 minute videos, and let me know how you like them. Anyhow, so today we are kind of preparing for a big storm, and I wanted to get out and do my 5 mile run, and I did. I do that every single day. But when we have really, really inclement weather, then I work out inside my home, and I have an elliptical and other equipment that I use. But I also dance each and every day, and I just put some music on, put some stilettos on, and I dance. And so I love to do that. That is one of the things that I do to stay fit over the age of 60. And so today I wanted to really primarily talk about what life is like for me after being 60 years old. Well, you know, I think a lot of people can identify with me and some may not. It depends on what your life situation is. But for me, I've always been very much into fitness and eating right and taking care of my body. So I think that as we age, a lot of times if we've abused our body in any way, it begins to really show up at this particular age. So I've been very fortunate. I've taken really great care of who I am. There's no guarantees just because you take care of yourself that you're going to be healthy, but you're more apt to be healthy, I believe, when you take care of yourself. And so for me, I've always exercised as far back as I can remember. I've been an active person, and I've always eaten healthy. Now for me personally, and I don't recommend any kind of dietary program for anyone other than a healthy one, but for me personally, I'm vegan. I don't do dairy, I don't do meat, I don't do poultry or fish, and I stay away from byproducts of poultry, fish, and meats and chicken. And so, you know, I can't say that, you know, on a rare occasion I would not go more vegetarian for, you know, over a meal. If someone served me a meal and it had dairy in it, I'm not going to refuse that. But overall, I don't. And I'm very careful about what I eat. I drink a lot of healthy water. I run every day or have some kind of fitness every day. I try to make sure that I rest, recharge, and I relax. And I make sure that I get a good night's sleep, if at all possible. So those are the things that I primarily do to take care of myself. I believe that over the age of 60, we need to really take extra special care of our bodies, our minds, our relationships, and our finances. You know, so many people get into financial difficulty in their 60s because now they're in retirement mode and they don't know what to do. They have no nest egg, they have nothing saved up, and they end up having to work at jobs that maybe they don't want to or not even physically able to work at that particular age. So, you know, in my belief system, I believe that we need to take really, really great care of who we are, and at every stage and every age of our lives, and especially the older that we get. Because like I said, all the sins of the past, so to speak, catch up with us at this age. But let's say, for example, you didn't take care of yourself when you're younger. Is it too late to start? I don't believe it's ever too late to start to take great care of who you are. I believe that we should be taking great care of who we are at every stage, even if we have to start for the first time at age 80. Find what works for you and then do it. You know, find what works for you so you can take care of your body, your mind, your soul. Remember, we're a combination of more than just, we're more than just our body. We're our mind, but we're also a soul. I believe that our soul was here, brought down here to be put in this body, and we're sort of living a soul journey in human form. That's my belief. And so we want to take care of all three, because I think when we hurt one aspect of who we are, we hurt the other aspects. And because they're all intertwined, so they're all affected. So we want to take really great care of who we are. I find that, I've had a lot of friends, unfortunately, drop off the older that I've become, friends in my own peer group. And many of them did not take good care of who they were. And, I think, unfortunately, when we pass the age of 50, sometimes we begin to see losses in people that we've known our whole life. And that's just part of it. But I think it's important to make wise decisions financially so that you can live out a comfortable life, so that you can afford what you need, the food that you need, or to live in a safe, good environment. And also, I believe it's always important to have dreams. Always have dreams for your life. I have the dream of owning a motorhome again. We owned a motorhome when my kids were little. And now, my husband and I are, getting up there in age. And we don't think of ourselves as getting up there in age, but, technically we are. And in time, I think I would like to have a motorhome again. Not just for the pleasure of traveling across country, but also if we ever thought about downsizing and we have a big home, I would love to live in a motorhome, because you can kind of move it around wherever you want to live. And I always say, well, if I was too old to drive it, I'll hire someone to drive it to where I want to go. Let's say my kids all lived in 3 different states. I wouldn't want to go be dependent upon my kids and live in with my kids, but I wouldn't mind living nearby them. And a motorhome or even a travel trailer often can be that solution. So that's kind of my idea. So that's one of my dreams. And I believe that the couple that dreams together often stays together. When people first meet, often they have all these dreams together, and then one by one they quit dreaming together and they have their separate dreams, and then their relationship falls apart. So it's good to have your own individual dreams, but it's also good to dream together, in my opinion. And that's kind of the glue, in part, that holds relationships together. Memories hold people together, but also their dreams hold them together. And so my dream is to have a motorhome again. So keep your dreams alive at every age. Keep your motivation going. Surround yourself with motivating, inspiring people. Some of the people that inspire me the most are older people, far older than me. I see one lady who's around 90 who rides her bicycle around town all the time. I see an older man out there on the running trail. He doesn't run, but he walks every day. And, they inspire me. Find people older than you, younger than you, that inspire you. Younger people tend to have an energy about them, an enthusiasm that often older people lose. And it's the older person who keeps their enthusiasm about life that seems to stay the youngest. And so we want to keep our enthusiasm, our motivation, our inspiration, and we want to be our best selves at every stage and every age of the game, so that our lives are always going to be fabulous. From my house to yours, God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh, that was my son running through. Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.